And we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 6 of the MTVM podcast, also known as the Movies, Television, Video Games, and Music podcast. I'm your host, Diego Coya. I'm happy to be back on. I have a fun time doing these podcasts. I feel like this podcast has been going pretty well and stuff,
Yeah.
so far. And we have a bunch of topics tonight. We will try not to make the episode as long as last week's,
Yes.
but we do have a lot of stuff to talk about and pretty exciting stuff too. So, would you guys like to, give yourselves an introduction?
Hey, what's up, you guys? Film fan 0599 here again, and I'm back on the MTVM podcast with my good friends Diego and Andrew, and let's hope it's an exciting night. Caden's already, his nipples are already hard because Andrew's wearing a Celtics hat, so let's go, boys.
I was wearing an NXT hat, but I realized my head is pretty cold. And my Celtics hat was closer to me than my Devils hat, so I decided to put my Celtics hat on.
Yes.
All right.
Anyway,
so
my name is Andrew. You guys know who I am.
The legend.
I am a legend.
All right. So so far, 2 people in the live chat, Sammy and Justin Williams. Hello, guys, and hope you guys enjoy tonight's podcast. I know there are some people right now currently watching the new Star Wars film. For those of you wondering, I'll be watching that tomorrow, so not seeing that tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll be doing a different format from now on. First topic we're going to be going over is movies, so we'll be doing that first. I guess I'll go first when it comes to that. So, Ellen, Jerome's online. Hello.
Hey, Jerome.
All right, so the first topic, I have 3 topics for movies today. The first topic I want to go over is a movie review of a film I saw yesterday, and that is The Disaster Artist. I saw The Disaster Artist yesterday. For those of you, I'm pretty sure everyone watching this video and you guys know what that is. I'll just briefly go over it in case some people are not too sure. Disaster Artist is a biography of Tommy Wiseau. He is the legend behind the film The Room. Also known as the best worst film of all time, if you will. And, it's more about, it's based off a book that Greg wrote called The Disaster Artist. And it's about, how he forms a friendship with Tommy and then they set out to make a movie and pursue their dreams and stuff. Let me just say this. The Disaster Artist is a film I was very much looking forward to. I was very excited. I got to say, I loved it. I think it's a fantastic film. It might be in my top 10. I'm not too sure yet. I feel like this year is going to be so hard making a top 10 list because I've seen a lot of great films. But this is a really good film. Easily one of A24's best. Probably in like my top 2 favorite A24 films. I'm not a big fan of the A24 company. I do think they're overrated, to be honest. But this is 100% one of the better films. Let me just say this right now. James Franco needs to be nominated for an Oscar. He kills it in this movie. I loved his performance. He is so good. I know that his performance have been praised a lot, and it's very worthy of it. I'm telling you, he kills it from the accent, from his mannerisms, and just the whole time. His performance throughout the whole film is it's captivating. It's hilarious, and what I loved about this movie too, and I feel like the screenplay should be nominated, and a big reason why is because I felt like the balance between a comedy and a drama was perfect, because this is a very funny movie, but there is a lot of drama in it too. And I won't go into spoilers because, there are some things that happen. Now, you guys might know the real life story, and so it may not be a spoiler to you, but some people may not. I didn't really know behind the scenes and stuff, so watching the movie was actually pretty interesting to me. In terms of my one issue, I just had one little issue with it that prevents me from saying, like, it's a masterpiece, and that is the pacing just a little bit in the middle.
Yeah.
And I had one little nitpick that I told Andrew yesterday, but looking back at it now, I feel like I was just being a little bit too nitpicky. But I'll mention it anyway. I feel like the relationship between Greg and his girlfriend, I felt like that could have been, because Greg develops a girlfriend, eventually. And I felt like that could have been developed a little bit more. Some people may not have that problem at all, but looking back at it, it's honestly such a small thing that I can just easily overlook that. Yeah. I do think it's a great film. Double Nine, I know you haven't seen it yet, but I would recommend it to you. I know Andrew's already seen it. He has a review on his channel. So I'm going to give Disaster Artist 9 out of 10. I think I think it's great. It's a really good movie. Easily one of A24's best. That and Ex Machina for me are like my top two films. So,
Yeah.
yep, that's my my thing. Let's see what. Okay, Jerome. Yeah, Jerome says he gave it a 9.5 out of 10. Yeah, I gave it a 9 out of 10. It's a great film. Yeah, he said this is A24's best film. Yeah, it might be mine too. For me, it's between that and Ex Machina. Oh, and Sammy saw Disaster Artist as well. He said it's great. Although he said it's amazing. So that's my review of Disaster Artist. I would highly recommend it. I know it's expanding now. It's being, expanded upon more into more theaters. So when it comes to you, please go see it and all that good stuff. All right. So that's my topic for that. Now, next one is a list I want to go over because I guys want to tell you guys this list because this is the top 30 films of 2017 according to Little White Lies. Now, I've never heard of Little White Lies. All right, so
did they tell a lot of lies?
I guess so because this list is garbage. So
I haven't seen this list, so yeah, I don't know this.
All right, so you guys are in for a surprise because this list.
Oh boy.
So this is 30 films. All right. I wrote the list down so I don't have to look it up online or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So all right, so I'll go over the list. It's the top 30 films because we're at the point where everyone's releasing their best of the year and worst of the year list and all that kind of stuff. So the top 30 films of 2017 according to Little White Lies. All right, here we go. You guys ready?
Sure, yeah.
All right. Number 30, Logan.
What the fuck? Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Can you say that again? Because I think I heard you like stutter or something.
No. Number 30, according to Little White Lies, is Logan.
Oh my god.
30. Yeah, this should easily be like in the top 3, in my opinion.
Yeah.
All right.
That's number 1.
Number 1.
All right, let's go. Okay, number 29. I called him Morgan.
What? Who's
Never
Morgan
heard of
and
it.
why am I calling him Morgan?
Okay, number 28. Girls Trip.
Okay, I mean, sure.
I have not seen that yet.
I haven't seen it either.
Over Logan?
I have heard surprisingly good things though, because the trailer looked bad and apparently it's really good.
I mean, Logan is a billion times better than Girls Trip, but okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. Jerome says, okay, I had to go. What list is this? Jerome, this is the top 30 best film of 2017 according to Little White Lies. So I just went over 30, 29, 28. I'll say them really quick. Their number 30 was Logan. Yeah, I know, bullshit. 29 was I Called Him Morgan. Never heard of it. And 28 was Girls Trip. So right now I'm going to go over number 27. Okay. Number 27, Double Nine. You're going to love this. Okja.
Oh, come on. Really? Over Logan? That overrated piece of shit?
I actually liked it. I didn't love it, but I thought it was fun.
Yeah, I liked it.
I mean, that's fine, but just me, I just did not enjoy that movie. And this is coming from the guy that had Snowpiercer, the dude's previous movie, in his top 10 best in 2014. So that should show you something.
It's a fucking awesome movie.
All right. Number 26, I Am Not Your Negro.
Oh, yeah,
That's a documentary. That's a documentary.
Yeah, the documentary.
Okay, well, I don't mind that it's not that it's a documentary, but the thing is, it was nominated last year for Best Documentary. So doesn't that make it a 2016 release?
Yeah, that's a
yeah.
Because if they had Spielberg on here, because that's a 2017 release, then it'd be different. But I don't know. Whatever. Okay, number 25, Wonder Woman.
No, over Logan. No.
Okay, listen. Hold on. I mean, I love Wonder Woman and all. I get how it inspires people and young women and all that, and just women in general. But come on. I think Wonder Woman is a little bit overpraised, saying that it's one of the best movies of the year. It's not even the best comic book movie of the year. The best comic book movie, and in my opinion, just in general, the best movie of the year is Logan.
I don't mind Wonder Woman being on the list, but I don't think it should be higher than Logan.
Exactly.
Should not be higher than Logan.
And I'm telling you, probably on my list, it's probably not even in my top 20.
All right. Number 24, The Killing of a Sacred Deer.
Okay, listen, that movie blew the fucking shit out of me. I did not like that movie.
That's another.
And you're telling me that's over Logan and Wonder Woman? Come on.
Well, I haven't seen it, so I can't.
I was not a fan of The Lobster either.
All right. My number 23. All right, not my number 23. I'm sorry. Number 23 on this list. is Raw. Now, I have seen Raw. I don't hate it, but I do think it's overrated. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
haven't seen that either.
Yeah, it should not be on the list. Number 22, The Death of Louis the 14th. I've never even heard of it.
I've never heard of this.
All right. Number 21, Baby Driver. Should be way higher. Oh, my God.
Should be
that
at
would
least
be-
in
I
the
was
top 10.
If
Top
I was doing the
5.
list, maybe that would like barely miss my top 10 list. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know, but I feel like 21 is way too.
Yeah, it should be at least higher.
It
Yeah.
should at least be in the top 5.
All right. Number 20, God's Own Country. Never heard of this
Yes.
one.
No.
All right. Number 19 should be way higher. 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Haven't
Should
seen
be in
it,
the
can't
should
say.
be should be in the top 10.
Yeah, or even in the top 5. That movie's phenomenal. All right. Number 18.
Let me guess. Can I guess?
What do you guess it is?
All right, I got 2 guesses.
All right. Guess what number 18 is. Sure.
I'm gonna say it's either War for the Planet of the Apes or Blade Runner 2049.
It's neither. It's Dunkirk.
Oh, that was my third guess. I go, they're not
That was
bad.
my third guess.
Okay,
Come
yeah,
on,
no,
man.
I was thinking Dunkirk. I'm like, nah. These
That should be in the
motherfuckers
top
aren't-
5 easily.
I'm like, these motherfuckers aren't that stupid to put Dunkirk in.
Yep. Dunkirk is number 18. Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
I swear, if Mother is on this list and it's higher than all these movies, I'm going to lose it.
Well, we will see. Okay.
I
Number 17, The Post.
haven't seen it.
The Steven Spielberg film. Yeah, that's not even out in our
Oh,
area.
okay. Yeah.
Number 16, Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Seeing that tomorrow, so we'll see.
We'll see
we'll
if
see.
it's number 16 or not. Highly
All right.
doubt that it's number 16, but okay.
Number 15, The Beguiled. Didn't see
Isn't
it.
that?
It's Sophia Coppola.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't that? Yeah.
That's
yeah,
that is that's also
boring as shit. So
that's also a remake of a Clint Eastwood film.
Oh,
Okay. Number 14, My Life as a cougar. I don't know.
Zucchini?
No. That's an animated film.
Oh, My Life as a Teenage Robot.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah, that one. All right.
Okay. Well, let's move on. I don't even know what that is.
It's
Number
a
13,
Nickelodeon show. How do you not know it? All right.
Number 13, Song to Song. That's a Terrence Malick film.
Oh, that one.
Oh, with what's his face? Ryan Gosling and Natalie.
Yeah,
Portman,
Michael
right?
Fassbender's in it as well.
I
Right.
heard mixed things about it.
Yeah, same. All right, number
Same.
12, The Work. Don't know what that is.
Don't know.
Number 11, Mudbound. That's a
Oh, I know about this movie.
You know, that's kind of
I haven't seen it.
Neither have I. Okay, now we're in the top 10. Number 10, Good Time.
Okay.
Actually, yes. I do agree with
Okay.
this, actually.
Okay, number 9, Get Out.
Okay.
I agree with this, too, actually.
Number 8, okay, this shouldn't be on the list. Now, the movie's not even out yet, but this comes out next year in this country. So number 8 on this list is Paddington 2. Now, I don't know how good the movie is, but, like, that comes
But
out.
isn't that supposed to be a U.S. release in our like in 2018? That's supposed to be a
That's
U.S.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now, okay, the first one, I will admit, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but I don't think it deserves a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It doesn't deserve a 98%, but I really liked the movie. I thought it was
No, it's a good movie. Like, I saw the trailer, I thought it was going to be so bad. And then I saw the movie, I'm like, okay, it's not that bad, but not 98% good, at least in my
Yeah.
All right, number 7, The Shape of Water. I really want to see this one.
I'm seeing that this weekend.
All right, number 6, Logan Lucky.
Oh,
Okay, listen. That movie was good, but there are some parts that dragged. Is it number 7? Fuck no.
Okay. No, that was number 6. Okay, number
6. My bad.
All right, now we're in the top 5. Number 5, never heard of this movie, The Leveling.
never heard of it.
All right.
I'm thinking they're making up some of these movies.
I think they're making them.
Number 4, Lady Bird.
Okay, I've heard great things
I mean, all
about
right, listen. I really like Lady Bird,
All right,
but
it. But
it is not better than Logan. It is not better than Baby Driver, and it's sure as hell not better than Dunkirk.
all right, number 3, The Florida Project. Number
I
2,
haven't seen it.
Phantom Thread. And number 1, the best movie of 2017, according to Little White Lies, is Call Me By Your Name.
Okay.
And
What
that's
the heck?
it.
Where in the gods? Hold on. Where in the Diego? Diego, I don't mean to cut you off, but War for the Planet of the Apes should be on this list.
Absolutely should be on the list, and wasn't even mentioned.
I'll say this. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't that impressed with the Phantom Thread trailer.
I didn't even watch the trailer.
I saw it because I saw it when I went to go see Darkest Hour.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this interested in it. It kind of looked boring to me, but we'll see.
Yeah. All I know is that it's going to be Daniel Day-Lewis's last performance. That's all I know. But this list sucks ass. I did not like this at all.
Yeah, half of these movies I haven't even heard of.
No, not even that. But like movies like Dunkirk, Logan, not even in the top 15. You know what I mean? Like
when they should be in the top 5.
Exactly.
Top 3, I'll even go as far as saying.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, what the hell is this bullshit?
Yeah. All right.
I'm telling you.
All right. So that's that list. That list is Carl Weezer. Carl Weezer's in the live chat. He says,
let's go, boys.
He says, "Where's Coco?" Yeah, that's another one. Oh my God.
Yeah. Or the Lego Batman movie.
Yeah, that's another one. Or John Wick 2.
Or
I don't care what any of you say. Spider-Man: Homecoming, that should be on the list too.
No, I agree. That should be on the list.
I would agree. This is top 30. Where's Thor Ragnarok?
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, Thor Ragnarok.
Wind River.
Hold on. I'm actually curious to see what my top 30 is. I'm not gonna say it, but I'm just curious.
Heck, if you're gonna put a documentary on there, put on Spielberg. That was a great documentary.
I have not seen Spielberg yet. I really want to see that documentary.
Definitely check it out. I recommend it.
My top 30 is pretty solid.
Yeah, so that is that list. Yeah, the list fucking sucks. And yeah, like Jerome says, it's a garbage list. This list is really bad. And, Blade Runner 2049 should be on there too.
Yeah.
Honestly, my top 30 is 10 billion times better than their top 30.
Oh, yeah, their top 30 is a joke.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but the ranting is not done, gentlemen, because I'm going to go over the nominations for the Golden Globe. Fuck me, right?
I've always said the Golden Globes are a joke, but they keep on giving me more and more of a reason for me to hate them. Not only, I was really pretty upset when they gave Aaron Taylor Johnson the win last year because, 1, I don't like Aaron Taylor Johnson. 2, he wasn't even the best part of Nocturnal Animals. And 3, he should not have won over Jeff Bridges or Mahershala Ali. And he shouldn't even have been nominated.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now we're going to go over the Golden Globe nominations. I do have the list here, so I'll just be going over it and then that stuff. All right, so I won't be going over the TV. Do you guys mind that? I don't go over TV.
I don't care.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I like TV and all, but...
Yeah, there's a lot of TV stuff I haven't really seen, so... Okay, so first category for Golden Globes is Best Original Song. Here are the nominations. Ferdinand, Home is the name of the song. Mudbound, Mighty River. Coco, Remember Me. The Star, and The Greatest Showman, This Is Me.
I have only seen one of those movies.
Wait, hold on. I did listen to This Is Me today. Actually.
How is it?
It's a really good song. I still prefer Remember Me. I still think Remember Me is the better song. There are because I listened to a couple of songs from The Greatest Showman. There are a couple of songs that I prefer. But maybe my mind will change when I actually see The Greatest Showman.
Yeah.
All right. So
but still, Remember Me would be my pick.
That's the song I know, and that's a great song. So I hope that wins.
Yeah.
Okay. So next one is Best Foreign Film. I don't think I'm gonna go over that.
Okay.
All I'll say is that Raw is not nominated, and that makes me happy. So
yes.
Let's move on. Okay. Best Original Score. 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. The Shape of Water. Phantom Thread. The Post. And Dunkirk. Those are your nominations.
Dunkirk should win.
Where's Blade Runner 2049?
That was a great score, too. Yeah, at least Hans Zimmer is nominated for Dunkirk.
Yes.
Okay. Now, best screenplay. Now, this is overall the best screenplay, not just...
Yeah, not like original and adapted. This is just
yep, both of them. So, the best screenplay of the year. Okay. The Shape of Water, Lady Bird, The Post, Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, and Molly's Game. My pick, Three Billboards, easily. That's the best.
Where's the Disaster Artist? Where's
Get Out? Get Out should
Get
have been
Out?
nominated.
Yeah.
Get Out should have been definitely nominated.
But
Okay.
yeah, no, Three Billboards. No, even with those movies, Three Billboards.
Oh, Three Billboards is my pick for best screenplay of the year, honestly. Yeah, great. All right, so the next one is Best Director. Best Director. I actually do like this list because I feel like all these 5 are very talented directors. So, Guillermo del Toro for The Shape of Water, Martin McDonagh for Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, Christopher Nolan for Dunkirk, Ridley Scott for All the Money in the World, and Steven Spielberg for The Post.
Something I just noticed. I mean, it's always tough for me to gauge what about the Golden Globes because there's I have not seen Phantom Thread or Shape of Water or Molly's Game or The Post. So at least by the time the Oscars come around, I'll probably have seen at least most of the movies. So,
I think Christopher Nolan should win, even though I think there are some big snubs. I think Matt Reeves should have been nominated easily. I think Denis Villeneuve, even though I don't love the movie, I still think his directing was great with the film. I would have liked to say Jordan Peele for Get Out.
Yeah.
Hell, even the brothers that did Good Time, I would have loved to have seen get nominated because I think their directing with the movie was really fantastic with that. So,
All right, so next one is Best Supporting Actress. The nominees are Mary J. Blige for Mudbound, Hong Chow for Downsizing, Allison Janney for I, Tonya, Laurie Metcalf for Lady Bird, and Octavia Spencer for The Shape of Water.
the only one that I've seen is Lady Bird.
Okay. Yeah, and I have nothing to say. I haven't seen any of those movies.
I think haven't seen any of those movies either.
All right. Best Supporting Actor in a Motion Picture. We have William Dafoe for The Florida Project, Armie Hammer for Call Me by Your Name, Richard Jenkins for The Shape of Water, Christopher Plummer for All the Money in the World, and Sam Rockwell for Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
I'm actually kind of surprised that just in general, All the Money in the World is getting some nominations. I mean, Granted, this is the Golden Globes, but
yeah,
I'm still surprised because of all, I guess, the production issues that they had, at least
and
recently.
controversy.
Yeah, honestly, I'm going to be honest. I did not know they really finished filming Christopher Plummer's stuff.
Yeah.
So I figured they wouldn't be done by now. But apparently they are done, and the Hollywood Foreign Press has seen it. And I'm kind of just surprised with Christopher Plummer's nomination in general. Because
I think they filmed his part in 2 weeks only.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But still, I'm I don't know. I'm just surprised by it because I just am. I didn't think he would because of all the issues that they had.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So the next one I'm going over is Best Actress in a Motion Picture. Musical or Comedy. Judi Dench for Victoria and Abdul. Margaret Robbie for I, Tonya. Saoirse Ronan for Lady Bird. Emma Stone for The Battle of the Sexes. And Helen Mirren for The Leisure Seeker.
I think Saoirse Ronan is locked down to win that.
Probably.
Because I really liked who. I'd probably give it to Saoirse Ronan, barely edging out Emma Stone. I think her performance is better than Emma Stone's.
Okay. Now we are Best Actor in a Motion Picture, Musical or Comedy. Steve Carell for Battle of the Sexes. Ansel Elgort for Baby Driver. James Franco for The Disaster Artist. Hugh Jackman for The Greatest Showman. And Daniel Kaluuya for Get Out.
This is, honestly, I mean, I haven't seen The Greatest Showman, but this is a really good list of 5 people because the 4, I mean, I'm sure Hugh Jackman gives a great performance, but the other 4 that I have seen, they're all fantastic performances, and I wouldn't be mad if any of these 5 guys won.
Yeah.
I think this is probably my favorite category out of any of the.
Honestly, me too. I'd probably give it to James Franco. Then if because this is tough. If I were to rank the 4, it'd be James Franco. Probably, I would say Steve Carell, then Daniel Kaluuya, then Ansel Elgort.
I would want Daniel Kaluuya. I think that's how you say the actor's name. I would love to see him win for Get Out. I think he deserves it out of the ones that I have seen. I haven't seen the Disaster Artist yet, so
I just wish he was nominated for a drama instead of a comedy because he got out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
we'll get more into that. We'll get more into that afterwards. But
I think James Franco's gonna win personally.
Yeah, that's who's gonna win.
Okay. Now we're Best Actress in a Motion Picture. Jessica Chastain for Molly's Game, Sally Hawkins for The Shape of Water, Frances McDormand for 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri, Meryl Streep for The Post, and Michelle Williams for All the Money in the World.
It should go to Frances McDormand, no question.
At least from what I've seen, because I haven't seen any other. So. Best Actor in a Motion Picture, Drama. Timothy Chalamet for Call Me by Your Name, Daniel Day-Lewis for Phantom Thread, Tom Hanks, The Post, Gary Oldman, Darkest Hour, and Denzel Washington for Roman J. Israel Esquire.
It should be. I mean, I've only seen Gary Oldman, but we'll get into it a little bit later. But yeah.
Okay. This is the one that had me losing my fucking mind. This is the worst category of it all. And I think you guys know where I'm going with this.
Comedy?
The animated.
Oh
my God. When I saw I still can't get over this. Okay. The nominees for the Best Motion Picture Animation, Lord help me. Oh, my God. The Boss Baby. The Breadwinner. Ferdinand. Coco. And Loving Vincent. Okay, all right.
What do these award shows have against Legos?
Not only that, but they nominate The Boss Baby over Lego Batman. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
This sounds like this gave Diego depression.
I thought it was a joke when I saw the nominations list. Now I'm oh, God, like Boss Baby is awful. That movie is one of the worst movies of the year.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not only it's one of the worst movies of the year, and Lego Batman is arguably one of the best movies of the year. And you're telling me that Boss Baby is better than Lego Batman. You must be fucking smoking like the producers of Boss Baby must have some fucking dirt on the fucking Hollywood Foreign Press because they must have a ransom or something. That somebody's child must be kidnapped because the Boss Baby got fucking nominated over the Lego Batman.
I'm surprised about Ferdinand. I haven't seen Ferdinand yet, obviously, but I'm surprised that's on there.
I doubt that 2 hedgehogs dancing to fucking Pitbull is better than Lego Batman.
John Cena as a bull.
You know what?
John Cena can fucking eat a dick or something.
Okay, you know what?
What's the next nominations?
I am moving on. Okay, Best Picture, Musical or Comedy. The Disaster Artist. Get Out. The Greatest Showman. I, Tonya. And Lady Bird. If I had to pick, I would personally pick Get Out.
Same here.
Even though it's not a comedy.
It's not even a comedy.
Well, I mean, I think Lady Bird's going to win that, actually. Because I feel like that's going to get in the most critical praise. All right. Best Motion. Now, this is the last nomination category that I'll be going over. Well, it's the last one for movies anyway. The most important, not the most important, but best Motion Picture for a Drama. Okay. Call Me by Your Name, Dunkirk, The Post, The Shape of Water, and 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri. My pick is Dunkirk.
I'm surprised the Florida Project isn't on there.
I am too. I thought that was going to be like a lot.
Honestly, I haven't seen either of these 2 movies, but I figured like the 2 frontrunners, or at least the 3 frontrunners for Best Picture this year, are the Lady Bird, the Florida Project, and what is it? Call Me by Your Name.
Yeah. So, I feel like it's a guarantee that they're going to be nominated for Oscars. Okay, so in terms of Golden Globe nominations, I'm very happy Nolan's nominated because he's my favorite director of all time. I'm happy Dunkirk is actually getting some love, which makes me, have a good feeling that Nolan might get his first nomination at the Oscars, which is fantastic. Mm-hmm. But a lot of snubs. No mention of Logan, no mention of Blade Runner, no mention of War for the Planet of the Apes. And the fact that they had The Boss Baby over Lego Batman, What the fuck?
Also, can I say something real quick? Real quick.
Go right ahead.
I gotta say something real quick. Because I know some people are like, oh, quit complaining. You should know how these award shows go. Listen. That is so stupid, okay? Listen, just because we know how these award shows work doesn't mean we can't still complain about the fact that movies that deserve to be fucking nominated are not fucking nominated.
And they're the same old shit, too. They're like the same.
Exactly.
Same old movies, DOF films that, you know, you see once and then that's it. And then, like, they're not even that good.
Because you're telling me fucking Ryan of all fucking movies is better than, I don't know, trying to think of a movie I fucking saw last year. Oh, you're
Deadpool.
Yeah, you're telling me that Lion is better than The Nice Guys. Like, eat my ass. Like, really? Fucking, like, just, like, go jump off a cliff or something, because
oh, man.
That's clearly not true.
Well, Golden Globes, congrats. No, you know,
I'm being stupid.
What do you guys expect from the Oscars? Do you expect to be even more pissed? Do you think they're going to nominate the Boss Baby, actually?
No, I have a fear.
I swear to God, if they nominate the Boss Baby,
I have a crippling fear. There's two things I am dreading. The first thing is I am dreading the Royal Rumble this year because I am so fucking afraid Roman Reigns is gonna fucking win it again, and that'd be 2 fucking times. I was at the Royal Rumble in Philadelphia and Roman Reigns won. That would be terrifying. The second thing is the nominations for the Oscars, because I'm so fucking afraid that the same fucking shit that happened for the Golden Globes. I've been saying it all year. What if they nominate the Boss Baby? They're gonna nominate the Boss Baby, aren't they? They just hate it.
You know what? I didn't love Captain Underpants, but I would have rather have them nominate that over the Boss.
Exactly.
Wait, did Jake Gyllenhaal get nominated for
Stronger?
Not for the Golden Globes, no, but for Critics' Choice Awards, he did.
Okay, listen. I hope. I mean,
I still gotta see that.
Oscars. I usually enjoyed the Oscar nominations more because, you know, even last year they didn't nominate Aaron Taylor Johnson. They were smart and nominated
Michael Shannon.
Michael Shannon.
Yeah, he was the best part of that movie.
And so I'm hoping maybe, you know, Jake Gyllenhaal gets a nomination because the Golden Globes are not the fucking end-all be-all of acting. I mean, I don't think the Oscars are the end-all be-all of acting either. But, I mean, if the Oscars aren't, then the Golden Globes certainly aren't.
All right, so those are my topics for movies. Double Nine, what do you got for movies today?
All right, well, welcome, people, to my side of the segment. When we talk about my topics, I have a total of 3.
Oh, shit.
Yes, Andrew, how excited are you right now?
I am very excited.
Oh, that's amazing, sir. All right. So for my first topic I have is we have our first look at X-Men Dark Phoenix. Entertainment Weekly did a whole cover, article about the first look at X-Men Dark Phoenix. Now I'm very much looking forward to this movie. Even though I wasn't huge on Apocalypse, I still love the X-Men, so I'm still interested to see what they do with this movie. And I like the direction that they're going from the images that I've seen. Like, you know, if you've seen the cover of the Entertainment Weekly cover, it's of Sophie Turner as Jean Grey as, well, the Dark Phoenix. And it looks really cool. Hopefully they do the story a bit better. Even though I like The Last Stand, one of my issues with it is that I felt like they could have done that Dark Phoenix story just a little bit better. So hopefully this one does it a lot better in this installment. And hopefully it does. And Simon Kinberg, I believe that's the man's name. He's directing this one. You know, he did the screenplay for Days of Future Past, but, you know, he also did Fantastic Four and Apocalypse, but, you know, he still did Days of Future Past. So hopefully he does a good job directing the movie, and it's all good. And I did like the other images that they showed as well. So far this movie looks cool. Hopefully maybe we get a trailer at some point, and maybe we can, you know, have even further of a look of what we're going to get ourselves into. And this is coming out in November. Like, I'm surprised it's coming out this late. Usually an X-Men film does not come out this late. So I'm very interested of why it's coming out in so late in November. But yeah, I can't wait for it. Hopefully it's really good.
Mhm.
All right, I now have two trailer discuss. Anybody want to add anything? If you guys saw any of the first looks at the
I actually have not. I didn't even know there was a first look of X-Men Dark Phoenix, but I'll look into it though.
She looks cool.
Yeah. Nice, Andrew. I love your enthusiasm. Oh man. Okay. I now have two trailer discussions. First, we're gonna talk about Aaliyah Battle Angel. I'm pretty
I
sure.
saw the trailer for that. Now that is a trailer I saw.
Okay, so
what? What is it?
It's Aaliyah Battle Angel. This is I believe that this is based on an anime.
Yes, it is.
Nice.
Yep.
Now, I've stated this many times before in the past. I am not a fan of anime. Not that I think it's bad or anything. It's just something I could never get myself into. I've tried it so many times. It's just not my thing. You know what I mean? Just not a thing I really see myself coming to. But, you know, I saw the trailer for this, and it seems like they're literally taking the anime and tried to make it into a movie with the legitimate character and everything. Because this movie is getting meme-defied with its main character already, just by the trailer.
Yeah, with the way her eyes look, right?
Oh, jeez, it's like her eyes are, like, ginormous. And I'm like, this is distracting. I'm not going to, like, this is distracting a bit. And it's not just that. Just my biggest problem with this trailer is the CGI. The CGI looks...
Well, I'm sorry to cut you off, but that's the one thing I was confused with, because my impression was that it was animation, but then it looked like there were live action people. So what's the deal with the movie? Is it animated? Is it not?
It's CGI'd. They're like motion captured.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. The CGI looks god awful. I'm sorry. That's the worst thing about this trailer. The CGI looks exactly that. See, it looks like something out of like a late 90s, like early 2000s movie. Now, I know that this is just the first trailer, and they could improve upon the CGI, of course, but not looking too good so far. Especially like the people that are like robots and they have human faces.
Yeah.
Like, oh god, I was like, that's like unbearable to look at. And the main character too, like the main character is kind of unbearable to look at too. Not just with the eyes, just her CGI just doesn't look good. Like, and the story just doesn't seem interesting too. It's sad when the best part about the trailer is when they show Mahershala Ali's name and like they show him in the car. He's like looking all like a badass, like, you have waited for me. Like that's like the best part of the whole trailer. And it's just a still image.
Mahershala Ali is awesome though. I love him.
Yes, like I'm not gonna lie. Like I was like, damn, that motherfucker is smooth. Like he just looks all badass in the car and everything.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I saw the trailer as well, like I mentioned, and honestly, to me, I don't think it looks awful. I just think it looks eh.
Yeah, it just.
Here's what I thought, because I thought James Cameron was going to be directing it, but he's not directing it. It's actually from Robert Rodriguez,
who is a talented director. Who
yeah, my favorite film of his is easily Sin City.
Mine's up From Dusk Till Dawn.
That's
yours isn't Spy Kids?
Oh, fuck no.
Okay, I will admit I like the first two actually, but that third one,
the third one was fucking
third and fourth one just got awful.
Yeah,
the
third one, bro.
But it's just
no. Sharkboy Lava Girl thinks it's worst.
Oh yeah, no, Sharkboy Lava Girl.
Okay, that movie is not good. Like, oh my god, is it laughable? Oh, I could just laugh at that because of how bad it is.
Want to know something funny? When I was a kid, I always never liked the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But every time I was on like the Disney Channel or something, I would fucking watch it, and I don't know why. And I would
because it was laughably awful.
Yeah, and I was just like, this is so bad. Like, fuck you. What's the fuck, Taylor Lautner? Like, you're bad at acting. Stop acting.
Robert Rodriguez for me is like hit or miss. This doesn't look like a miss necessarily. I don't know. I'm not that hyped for it at all. No.
Yeah, but it's just. This just doesn't look good. It really doesn't. By the way, the music was god awful. I thought I'm sick of the whole like the woman that sings like this throughout the entire like just like that like taking like these old classic songs and making them like into like these dark versions. Like the only time it ever worked for me is like when they did the cover when the Walk Among the Tombstones trail had like the dark cover of Black Hole Sun, because that's like by Soundgarden, that worked because that's a song that really works with that type of a feel. And also the other time that I think it worked was when Mission Impossible Rogue Nation did a whole cover of the Ready or Not song. Those are the only 2 times I really like where they took like different versions and made them work. But I'm just getting sick of that with trailers too, where they like take old classic songs and just make them like all like dark and mysterious. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
But yeah, this movie doesn't look good. Like, I'm sorry, I still can't go over the CGI, man. The CGI is, oh God.
Yeah.
But you know, like I said, Robert Rodriguez has done some good stuff lately. His movies haven't been that great, but maybe this could be a good movie. Who knows? Maybe it could be this year, that year's Valerian, where it's like, you know, it doesn't do well at the box office, but like, you know, has kind of a little bit of a following to it, if you know what I mean.
MC Deadpool says she has Gollum eyes. Yeah, she
exactly,
does.
sir. Now, but yeah, that's just my thoughts on the trailer. It just doesn't look good. All right, so next up, next trailer we have, we're gonna be talking about Jurassic World.
That's another trailer I haven't seen.
Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom.
Okay.
I think this has the potential to be cool. Now, I know some of you are gonna be shocked by this, but I still haven't even seen the original Jurassic World. I still haven't even seen Jurassic World. No, I for some reason I never got the chance to see it when it came out for some odd reason.
In my opinion, it's decent. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's awful. I just think it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my thought.
For this trailer, I think it looks cool. I think there are some cool elements to it. CGI could be a little bit improved, hopefully, when the movie comes out, because it didn't look that great in this trailer. But I think it could be a fun, nice little ride. Doesn't look... I'm not, like, over the moon excited about it. Sure, when we see that one glimpse of Jeff Goldblum, my nipples got hard for a second. But, but besides that, nothing else was, like, standing out to me. I think that's the biggest problem. Nothing really stands out in this trailer. Just kind of just a bunch of random shots. Yeah.
I was not impressed with the trailer, honestly. I don't think it looks bad, but like the other trailer you discussed, it looks like the same, honestly. And like, I hate to be that guy, but honestly, I feel like they should have just stopped the Jurassic Park movies after the first one, because that was
It's just like
Ghostbusters.
I feel like
they
should have stopped after the first Ghostbusters, because why the fuck do we need Ghostbusters 2? And the Ghostbusters remake just doesn't even exist in my mind.
But yeah, because it's like Jurassic Park is really, honestly, is it really something that really needed a sequel? Because like it was like kind of like a good one and done movie.
Exactly, yeah.
But no, it made money, so we gotta make a sequel.
Movies make a lot of money. Of course, sequels are pretty much inevitable.
Yeah, fucking Universal's wiping their assholes with fucking dollar bills because of that movie.
But yeah, Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. I want it to be good, but who knows? We'll see once it comes out. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on that trailer.
Double Nine. Because those are your only trailer discussions, right?
Yeah. Those were my only 2 trailer discussions.
There's one trailer I'm surprised, because I forgot to even bring this up, but I forgot you didn't mention this, because I know you're excited for this. The new Spider-Man.
Oh! I'm so dumb. How did I forget about that trailer? Thank you for reminding me. Let's talk about that real quick.
I want to talk about that too.
Let's talk about that. Yeah, the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which that is a badass title. I love that title, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Yes, I know some people don't like the title, but personally, I dig it. I think it's
I find it cool. Like that's kind of unique. Like I would have never thought of that for like a title for a Spider-Man movie. So yeah, this is like, I'm so surprised of how much I love this teaser trailer. This is how you do a teaser trailer, man, and get people excited.
Yeah.
And I just love how it kind of reminds me of the animation of this kind of reminds me of the MTV I almost said MTVM, the MTV animated series that they did back in 2003 with Neil Patrick Harris as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's what this animation reminds me of. And I love it. Like, it just looks so cool. Like, I love the atmosphere that has with it. My favorite part of the whole trailer was like when he jumps off of a car and it does the whole like pow like kind of like comic book type thing, like with pow and stuff like that. It was cool. Like I'm like they're actually gonna use like actual comic book elements in this movie. This is gonna be really cool, and I just love this trailer. Like the animation looks beautiful, and this is coming from the same studio that made the Emoji Movie. So think about that for a minute.
Oh, Jesus.
But this movie looks awesome. I can't wait for this movie. It's definitely one of my most anticipated movies of next year now. I'm extremely hyped for this.
It had a way better trailer than both the Alita Battle Angel and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdoms.
Oh yeah, easily this was the best trailer that was released this week. Easily. Like,
and man, I can't wait. I'm so excited.
That was so cool. I love that we're doing Miles Morales because I'm glad that he's finally getting his own Spider-Man property. You know, his own movie and stuff like that. So it's gonna be cool to see his own Spider-Man movie. So I'm very excited for that. So yeah, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse looks awesome. I can't wait for it.
All right. So Andrew, what are your topics?
Alrighty, Daddy. I got a couple or 4 movie reviews that I gotta do. I'll start off with because 2 of them are brand new movies I have only seen once, and the other 2 are ones that I have rewatched from earlier this year that I didn't review over on my main channel because I just wasn't reviewing movies at that time. So I'll start off with the ones I had seen, the new ones. The first one I'll do is The Darkest Hour. It's about Winston Churchill in this 2-week period that is pivotal for the war, World War II to be exact. He becomes prime minister and all that, and I think Gary Oldman is fantastic in this role. I'll just get that right out of the way. He is great in this movie. But while the story was interesting and was good, I think largely, or for most of the movie, Gary Oldman's performance carries this movie. And I would also say Lily James is also really, really good in this movie. I've already was a fan of her since, Cinderella a couple of years ago. And, she was fantastic in Baby Driver. Mm-hmm. And, she's really good in this one too. But I'll say this is one of those movies where it's a performance that makes the movie. And it's a good movie with a great performance in Gary Oldman as Winston Churchill. I 100% expect him to get nominated. Right now, I'll wait until the nominations actually come out for me to say, all right, he's going to win or he should win, because the nominations haven't come out. I don't know who's going to get nominated. So, it kind of bored me at times, and I do think it had pacing issues. But overall, I do think it's a solid movie with a really good performance by Lily James and a great performance by Gary Oldman. I would give it an 8 out of 10.
Now, let me ask you something. If this movie, because it seems like this movie might be nominated for Best Picture too, do you think it's worthy of a Best Picture nomination?
I'd rather see other movies get nominated, but I wouldn't be upset if it got nominated.
So pretty much just what you're saying is that the performance was great, but the movie itself wasn't.
I'll compare it to this. And because I know on the Top 5 podcast, I said this. And Monster. Monster is a good movie, but Charlize Theron's performance is great. And if it weren't for Charlize Theron's performance, it would not have been as good as a movie. It's a good movie with a great performance.
Okay, that makes sense.
Just like Monster.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Okay, all right. And my second review of a movie that I seen is last week. I said I was going to review my 100th movie, and this ended up being my 100th movie. It is Wonder. It is directed.
Okay.
I do not know his name, but I know he directed Perks of Being a Wallflower.
A fantastic, underappreciated film.
Yeah, I love it. It was easily one of my favorite movies of that year. Probably one of my favorite movies of the decade. It actually came out in a very kind of like it just resonated with me a lot just because of the time it came out, because I was Logan Lerman's character, or I felt like I'm sort of like Logan Lerman's character, or at least I was at that time. But anyway, the reason I wanted to see this movie is because this was online, and I go, you know what, I'll watch it and whatnot. And I was watching it after I had saw The Disaster Artist. And because The Disaster Artist was by 99, I go, okay, let me watch number 100. Let me get number 100 out of the way. It was a goal of mine for this year. Let me get it so I can say I did it. Well, the problem with the online version is it was very poor quality. It kept on skipping a lot. So that kind of pissed me off. And if it was, if I wasn't as into the movie as I was kind of watching it, I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll watch a different movie. But the thing was, I was really invested into the story at this point because I was really invested watching it from what I had seen so far. I got like 25 minutes into it, but it just kept on cutting and jumping, and it's just too poor quality. I go, all right, it's playing in my theater. I'm going to go see it and see it. I'm just going to go see it in good quality and enjoy it. And I'm very happy that I did. I think this is a very good movie. It was actually something that wasn't on my radar. And just by sheer luck, I went to go see it. It kind of caught me up by surprise. I think Jacob Tremblay does really, really good in this movie. Basically, what it's about is about Jacob Tremblay's character, Augie. Something happens to him at birth, and he has to have all these surgeries to, fix him. And he has, he doesn't look normal. He has a facial deformity. And he just looks weird from all the surgeries with all the scars and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And he is going into the 5th grade, and he is going to go to a new school, and, he's not normal. So he gets made fun of and all that, and it's about him triumphing about that. I will say this. It's a very enjoyable movie, a very heartfelt movie. And I enjoyed myself watching it. And it has great performances by Jacob Tremblay. And Julie Roberts gives a good performance. And I can't think of the name of the sister. She gives a really good. I really like the sister's friend. She was really good. And I liked Owen Wilson. And I'm not the biggest fan of Owen Wilson. And I thought he did a really good job. But the biggest problem I have with this movie is that it felt very cliched to me. With the kid getting bullied and all that and whatnot, and it just felt very cliched where the not normal kid isn't liked, and then he finally gets liked for being different and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And it felt very cliched. And there's one part in particular that really pissed me off because there's this one kid who plays the main bully, and he calls him stuff like Freddy Krueger because Freddy Krueger is an ugly thing. He calls him Darth Sidious because Darth Sidious has an ugly looking face, and he eventually gets in trouble for this, and just for bullying it in general. And then one part in particular that really got me mad was, how I felt that the punishment he was given wasn't severe enough, and because the parents are in there, I did not like how the parents acted. I felt that was very cliched, and it just wasn't real enough. Because I felt like if that were to happen today, that just wouldn't have happened. It wasn't realistic enough, that specific part, and that really upset me. I would give this probably about an 8.5 out of 10. It's a really good movie. I highly suggest you go see it. While it might be one of the best movies of the year, or it might not be on my top 10, it's definitely, I think, worth watching at least once.
I definitely do want to see it. I'm intrigued.
I 100% prefer Perks of Being a Wallflower. I think Perks of Being a Wallflower is a great movie. This is merely a good movie.
Yeah.
Now, over this last weekend, I rewatched 2 films because, you know what, I want to rewatch a bunch of films that, I haven't seen in a while, so to see if they make my top 10 or not, because they're pretty high up on my list. And I just want to see if they can crack the top 10 or maybe even get lower to see what I think about them now. The first one I saw was the Lego Batman movie. Now, initially, I'll say this right off the bat, I give this like a 9.5 out of 10. And I could say that I definitely really enjoyed it more the second time around. I noticed a little bit more of the Easter eggs. I noticed I found the jokes funnier, and I'll say that. I still think what is it? Is it Will Arnett that's Batman? Or
Yeah.
who?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think Will Arnett as Batman is great. Zach Galifianakis is really good as the Joker, and I don't even like Michael Cera that much, and I think he's really good as Robin. I think the writing in this is fantastic because there's a lot of Easter eggs just in Batman, and I'm a huge Batman fan. Like, one of my favorite things is when they reference, the old movies, because my favorite movie is The Dark Knight, and they reference this a couple times in the movie, and I really enjoyed picking that up. And I really just enjoyed seeing, this Batsuit and the other Batsuit, and them referencing all different villains. And I will say, if you're a Batman fan like I am, you should 100% see this. This is a fantastic movie. I do prefer the Lego movie over this, just a little bit, but I do give this a 10 out of 10 now. I don't know if it's going to crack my top 10 just because Diego said this earlier. This is a really good year for movies. I certainly think it's a better year than, the previous 2 years. Not as quite as good as 2014, but I still think this is a very good year. I will be doing a top 10, but it's so good where I'm thinking about doing a top 20 this year.
I think this has been the best year for film since 2014, honestly.
Yeah, honestly,
I agree with you guys 100%.
I'm thinking about doing a top 20, but maybe I'll do a top. I'll probably end up doing a top 10. But I'm thinking about doing a top 20. And it's because of this movie and my next movie that I'm going to review, which is Get Out. This is another movie where I initially gave like a 9.5 out of 10 when I first saw it. So I was kind of interested to see if maybe I do like it a little bit more and I give it that perfect grade, or maybe I like it just a little bit less. And, this is easily, the best horror movie of the year, without a doubt. While I did really like it and had a lot of fun with Annabelle creation, this movie is flawless, in my opinion. I initially had a problem with the reveal of something. I'm not going to spoil it, but I initially had, for those who've seen it, they know. I'll say this. What I initially thought what was going on wasn't happening. There was something else that kind of happened that I saw coming, and I'll say this right now: I did not have a problem with it the second time around. And actually, knowing about it, or knowing that it definitely happened, and improved it because it made me appreciate the movie more as a whole. And David Kahula, I think, is a great. Everybody gives great performances in this movie. The dad, the mom, his girlfriend, him. Mm-hmm. They all give great performances. And this is easily one of the best written scripts of the year, one of the best directed movies of the year. Again, I don't know if this is going to crack my top 10, but I'll say this: it's going to come damn close. Lego Batman and this one's going to come damn close to cracking my top 10. And I also give this, like I said before, a 10 out of 10. And those are my movie topics for today.
All right, so now we are done with movies. We're going to go to TV.
Yes, we're done with movies forever. They're done. It's over forever.
Yeah, because of the Golden Globes.
Yes, done forever.
Now we're going to TV. I only have 2 topics today for TV.
Same here.
All right, so my first topic is the mid-season finale review of The Walking Dead. Now, I reviewed the first episode, I believe, when the first the first episode of the podcast, premiered, and I stated that the first episode was just okay. I wasn't sure how to feel about this season. It looked like it was going to be just okay to me. Honestly, the season has just been mediocre, to be honest. I feel like The Walking Dead is just simply not as good as it used to be. I mean, that's the honest truth. And
facts.
Yeah. And as far as the last episode was, it was okay. There was a reveal that happens that it's like everywhere online. It was slightly unexpected, but I don't know. I feel like it could have been like a better payoff, if that makes sense. It's whatever. I still think the strongest part of this season and last season was Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Negan. I think he's the best part of the show. He's having a hell of a time playing, Negan, and he's great and all that. But the show overall is just, eh. There's not really much to say because it's just so whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the show. It's not. I don't think it's awful, but I think it has potential to be so much better, and that's what's frustrating about it.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting for the new season of Game of Thrones at this point.
At this point, and also at this point, people just go and watch Arrow. At this point, just go and watch that. It's a much better show. Much more interesting.
Watch fucking Riverdale of all things, because that was been fucking boring as fuck this season.
All right, so that's pretty much. I have nothing really to say about Walking Dead, unfortunately. So that's only going to be my thing for Walking Dead. And my next topic. Yeah, so
I already know what you're gonna say.
We're getting a new Netflix series, guys, next year, 2018.
Hooray!
It is called The Boss Baby Back in Business.
Boo!
That's right. The animated film that was just nominated for a Golden Globe is now getting its own show. Now, this is according to Polygon.com, and the author is Julia Alexander. Now, I'm guessing Julia Alexander is a big fan of The Boss Baby because is a big fan of The Boss Baby. You know why? Because the very first sentence says The Boss Baby is one of 2017's most underrated movies.
Oh boy.
So yeah, we're gonna get a TV show, and here's the synopsis. You guys ready to hear what the story is gonna be?
Oh crap!
Boss Baby
Hit me with your best shot.
Boss Baby, with the help of his big brother and partner in crime, Tim, continues to navigate the cutthroat corporate jungle gym of Baby Corp, while angling to achieve the near impossible, the work-life balance of a modern career baby.
Oh boy.
God, I want to jump in the river and fucking drown. This sounds awful.
Damn, Diego.
Yeah, we all know why this is happening, because this is one of the most successful movies of the year. Like, in terms of its box office.
Yeah.
Now, I think it made over 500 million, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so.
Yeah, well, enough that there's going to be a sequel in 2021.
You motherfucker saw this over Power Rangers.
Yeah, the worst news I ever got was fucking Diego telling me that Boss Baby 2 and Minions 2 are both happening.
The same year. Oh, God. At least next year. Hey, next year, it's killer for animation. All right, we got Incredibles 2, Wreck-It Ralph 2, and that Spider-Man movie. All right, that's three movies for animation. That looks fantastic. That's next year. So we don't got to worry about Boss Baby 2 next year. We got to worry about the show. Let me ask you guys, are you guys going to watch the show?
Yeah, no, I don't know.
I'll ask you another question, Diego.
What?
Is the sky fucking orange?
It is not orange.
Then that's my answer.
Yeah. Just fuck the Boss Baby. Double Nine, what are your topics for TV?
Fuck the boss. My topics, both are actually involving Marvel TV. Surprisingly enough.
Okay. All right, cool.
First one I got is the season 2 trailer for Jessica Jones, and the date. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. No, I was gonna say I actually have not seen the trailer, and the reason why is because I actually don't watch trailers for TV shows because I just like to be surprised with TV shows. But I want to hear your thoughts on the trailer. Go ahead.
It was pretty cool. Nothing really that gives away any of the plot. Really, it just shows a bunch of clips from the season. But I will say it looks pretty cool. I am interested to see will they go with season 2. I am looking forward to season 2 a lot. I did enjoy the first season of Jessica Jones, and plus it's gonna be. We've waited 2 years. It will be at that point for season 2. So I am excited to see. Actually, 3 years, not even 2, like 3 years, because I forgot it came out in 2015. Jessica Jones season 1.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's crazy. That's time flies.
So at that point, we will have waited 3 years for a season 2, but we're finally getting it, and I'm excited. Like, it looks really cool from from what we saw in the trailer, and I believe it's coming out March 8th, if I am not mistaken. And I'm excited.
I'm looking forward to it for sure.
And actually, if it is coming out on March 8th, that is actually quite clever of them because that is National Women's Day. So that is clever of them for them to release season 2 on that date. So, yeah, I'm excited for season 2. I can't wait to see what they'll do with season 2 of Jessica Jones. And the trailer was very good.
Awesome.
Now, oh boy. My nipples and my dick were hard immediately when I heard this announcement. Okay, I am not no filter with this. Okay,
All right.
the Punisher. Would say
No, I was saying okay. I want to hear this. So.
the Punisher has been renewed for season 2.
Whoa!
Which isn't surprising at all, but even then, I'm still excited as well.
Yeah, but I'm surprised they announced it this soon. I thought they were gonna wait maybe another month or two, but yeah, hey, we're getting a season 2. Hell yeah!
Woo.
I mean, as we all know, I loved season 1. Season 1 it's my favorite Marvel Netflix show. I loved season 1 a lot. I thought that was just incredible, and I'm so excited to see what they're going to do with season 2 because I know what they're going to do with season 2. I of course don't want to give spoilers for season 1, but of course if you have seen the season, you know a certain arc that happens at the end of season 1 that involves a certain character that's going to evolve into season 2, and I can't wait to see it because it's Punisher's most famous villain, and I'm excited to see what they'll do with it in season 2. It's going to be great. I can't wait. Like, I want it now. Out of any Marvel show, I want season 2 of The Punisher right here, right now. I can't wait for it. I'm so happy it's getting a season 2. What about you, Diego? You hyped?
Absolutely, yeah. Me and you reviewed Punisher. I think it was 2 weeks ago or something. We both were big fans of the show. So, I mean, like I said, I'm not surprised that there's a season 2 because first of all, season 1, the way it ended, it looked like there's gonna be a season 2. So, but even then, like just the announcement of it makes me incredibly excited. So, yes, absolutely, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what they're gonna do with this season. So,
what about you, Andrew?
Yeah, no, I'm excited. I mean, I really enjoyed season 1, not as much as you guys, but I still really enjoyed it. So, I'm hoping that season 2 is better than season 1, and, I'm really excited for it.
All right, so those are my TV topics, ladies and gents.
All right. Yeah, Andrew, well, your topics for TV. All
right, I got 2 as well. My first topic is I wasn't originally gonna review this or really give my thoughts about it, but this show has just been so damn good, and this mid-season finale was just really good as well. And that's Riverdale.
Yeah,
it's easily my favorite show that I've been watching week to week. Keep in mind, I do not watch Game of Thrones. I've only seen 1 episode of Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
And Arrow's been disappointing this season for me, and Flash has been pretty solid, but easily I think Riverdale is the best show that I've seen week to week. I'll say this: I can't wait for it to come back because I just love it so much. It's a really good show. Or at least season. I think the acting has been really good. And as I said when I initially talked about it, I believe in the first or second episode, maybe. But Skeet Ulrich, who I personally find is a very, very underrated actor. It's in the show, and he plays my favorite character, F.P. Jones. Mm-hmm. And he was promoted to a series regular this season, and we haven't gotten that much of him, but we got a lot of him last episode, and he just killed it. There was a lot of things that were going on in the last episode, and I'm not going to spoil it for people who want to watch the show or who haven't just seen it yet. But there's just a couple things that happened that made me wondering what's next. And make me excited for what's next, and I can't ask for more for how well it's doing, and I'm excited to see where this goes from here. And honestly, I'll say this: I have not been a fan of Betty Cooper's mom.
Mm-hmm.
I am a fan of her after last episode. I think last episode was great. I don't think there has been a bad episode of Riverdale. Extremely excited to see where it goes from here, and I can't wait to see where the rest of the season
leads into
plays out. Yeah, I can't see how it all plays out. To see who's the Black Hood. Anyway, my second topic is, next week is the Survivor finale, and I just kind of want to give my predictions on what's going to happen. I will give a full review next episode of the MTVM podcast because the season will be done.
Mm-hmm.
But where there are 5 people left, and I'm just gonna quickly say and quickly explain why. Nothing too in depth, but out of the 5 people left, I think. See, and I'm having, because this is the thing. The thing is, it's very tough to gauge because the past couple of seasons I've kind of guessed correctly who was going to end up winning and who placed where. But this one, I don't know because the last few episodes have been just so unpredictable. Especially last episode where I'm just like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
And or the last 2 episodes were just like, wow. Like, I expected one person to go home and another person went home. But, so, like, this is, honestly, I don't think I'm going to be right in this, but I do have some sort of indication of where I think it might go. But I do think that Ben will be voted off next. I do think after him will be Mike. And then in the final 3 will be, I think, Chrissy, Ryan, and Devin. And I think Devin will be winning.
Yeah.
And that's just what I think. I just think because of what's been indicated, I think that's what's going to happen. And I think Devin is going to win because out of those 3, he has clearly played the best game. And I think Chrissy and Ryan, while I do really want Ryan to win, I think just Chrissy and Ryan just – because people are voting for you. People you voted out are voting for you, and they just simply been unlikable in the jury's eyes, in my opinion. And those are my TV topics for today.
Woo! All right, so next topic would usually be video games, but there is no video games topics today. So we're going to go over music. That's our last topic for the night. So, Double Nine, I believe you're the one with the music topic, and then we just have our top 10 Beatles songs, and then that'll be the wrap. So,
hi.
You go first. What's your topic?
Hello, everybody.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Mark.
Oh, hi.
How's your sex life, Diego?
Let's not talk about that. All
yeah,
right,
non-existing. Let's go. Same here, bud. Same here, bud. Today I'm gonna be doing my top 5 favorite music videos of 2017. There has been some really great music videos from this year. I personally love music videos. I think music videos are great. Really, sometimes can really capture what the song is about and really feels. I think a lot of music videos have done that well. Heart-Shaped Box by Nirvana is a good example, or Jesus of Suburbia by Green Day. Just some examples of music videos that really capture of what their songs really, Thriller by Michael Jackson. So, and today's topic are going to be just be discussing the best music videos from this year. So, yeah, I shouldn't be wasting any more time because I kind of am doing that already. So let's get right into the list. But I do have some honorable mentions. And those are Heavy Dirty Soul by 21 Pilots, The Way You Used to Do by Queens of the Stone Age, Hard Times by Paramore, Sweat by the All American Rejects, and I Dare You by the XX. Those are my honorable mentions. All those were great music videos, but just couldn't make the top 5 list. All right, so here we go. The actual top 5, ladies and gentlemen. Coming in at number 5 is Back in the USA by Green Day. Come on. Now, I might just have a little bit of a soft spot for this because, as you all know, I do love Green Day a lot. But this music video was really cool. And by the way, one music video per artist. If they release multiple music videos this year, I can only include one that they've made, because I don't like to do that. You know what I mean? Green Day released like 3 music videos this year. They did one for Revolution Radio, which I thought was cool, and the 2000 Light Years Away one was pretty cool too. But the Back in the USA one was really awesome because it starts off, it kind of is like those 1950s sitcoms that are like happy-go-lucky, like those type of like, oh boy, Janet, like those type of shows. It's really great, and it kind of gets political and stuff like that. Green Day's known for that and stuff like. And they also pay tribute to the movie They Live. I don't know if you guys know that movie, the John Carpenter film. They pay tribute to that with the sunglasses because the sunglasses make them actually reveal the actual truth that's going on. It's really cool. Like they have Donald Trump as like a deformed monster thing, like you would see in They Live. The makeup was really cool on it. I actually really like that, and it's a really nice music video. Like I love the black and white imagery that they have with it too. And once towards the end of the music video, all becomes color. It's really cool. I really like the music video a lot. It's one I've watched multiple times, obviously because of who's involved in it. But this is just overall. And there goes the Coke can. And but just overall, I think it is a great video, and I love it a lot. So yeah, that's what comes as my number 5, Back in the USA by Green Day. Number 4, Run by Foo Fighters. This music, shut up. This, I'll mute your ass. But this music video kicks ass. I love. Now, The Sky's the Neighborhood music video is really cool. I prefer that song over Run, but in terms of music videos, the Run music video is better. The basic premise of this music video is we see these elders in like this retirement home, and the Foo Fighters are playing, and they're in like elderly like makeup and stuff like that, and it's great. Like once the chorus comes in with the song, like has that just that ravishing like heavy instrumentation, Dave Grohl is screaming, like the whole place goes nuts. Like elderly people are just beating up people. You even see old grandma titties. It's great. It's fantastic. It's amazing. It's bizarre. It's weird, and it's just chaotic. It's awesome. I loved it. Like, it was like elderly people going nuts and beating people up. Like, what more can you ask for? And Foo Fighters are playing in the background. Like, what else could you ask for in a music video? It's so great. I love it so much. So, yeah, Run by Foo Fighters comes as my number 4. Number 3, DNA by Kendrick Lamar. The music video for DNA, I love the music video for Humble, but I feel like the music video for DNA is even better. Now, I told Diego earlier that we were talking about the Logic song, and that Don Cheadle was in the music video for that. I told him, well, there is a music video that has Don Cheadle in it. That's going to be in my list. Well, Diego, guess what? It's this one. Yeah, Don Cheadle is in this music video, and it's great. Like he has like an open monologue in the beginning with it, and him and Kendrick Lamar go back and forth with each other, like singing the song. Like Don Cheadle isn't actually singing the song; he's just lip syncing what Kendrick is saying. But it's great. I love it. It's like a nice back and forth between the both of them. It's really intense. You see people driving around in like a car and stuff like that. It's really cool. It's a really interesting music video. I really loved it a lot. It's really, really cool. And Kendrick Lamar did a really fantastic job with it. Directing was really cool with it too. I really liked the cinematography with the music video. So yeah, great video. Definitely deserves to be on my list. Number 2, Sign of the Times by Harry Styles.
Terrific song.
Everyone knows how much I love this song. It honestly, if you give me like another maybe year, or maybe like another year or so, this probably might end up in like my top 50 like favorite songs of all time. Like, I love this song like that damn much. And the music video for it is really great. Like it starts off the song and you see Harry Styles like walking like this field and whatever, like with like mountains and stuff like that. And like the close-ups with the camera, they kind of blur out and stuff like that. It's really cool. The directing and the cinematography are very nice with that video too. And once the chorus hits, he starts flying. It's like some David Bowie crap. And he starts flying and like he's walking on water at one point. It's very imagery, I guess you could say, and very poetic, I guess you could say, in a way. It's really great. Like they do like close-ups on his face, and it's like all blurred out at some points and stuff like that. It's a really beautiful video. I think it's very poetic, actually. And it's really nice how they really execute that in this music video. And it's really nice, really beautifully directed. Like, he's, like, flying. And it's great. Like, I'm like, oh, he's flying. Like, it's fantastic. I really loved it. It's a great video. Also, I'll give a shout-out to the Kiwi music video. Even though I'm not a huge fan of that song, I will say the music video was awesome. But
oh, is that the one with the dogs?
Yes. That music video was great, but the Sign of the Times one I think beats beats that one out. But it's so great. I love the Sign of the Times music video. Definitely deserves to come as my number 2. Now my number one favorite music video of 2017, and that is Thunder by Imagine Dragons.
Ooh.
I think this is definitely my favorite music video of 2017. I know a lot of people are huge on the song, but I think the song is great. I do think the video is really fantastic too. It has a nice, like, it's very black and white, like literally, it's a black and white music video. It has very nice set designs, very nice makeup with like creatures and stuff like that. And I really love how, like, Dan Reynolds is, like, dancing in the video. It's really great. And like, how he moves along with the lyrics of the song. It's fantastic. When they do that drum beat of, like, thunder, feel the thunder, like, he actually, like, punches and, like, the band members, like, pop up every time he, like, the drum beats and when he's punching. It's, like, it's really cool. I really like it with that. And it's very beautifully shot. Definitely some of the best cinematography I've ever seen to a music video. I love the cinematography with the video as well. I really love how it builds atmosphere in this video too. It's really great, like how the locations and the set look like, and the visual effects are really great too. It's just a beautiful music video. I think not a lot of people are giving it a lot of credit. I know a lot of people talk about the Believer music video, which is great too, but I feel like the Thunder music video just beats it out. Even the Whatever It Takes music video is pretty cool too, but it's Thunder. It's all about Thunder for me, honestly. This is definitely the best music video of 2017 in my opinion. It's definitely the one that I've loved the most. So yeah, Thunder by Imagine Dragons is my favorite music video of 2017. So that was my list. I hope you enjoyed it, and if your favorite wasn't on here, I apologize, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the list.
All right, yeah, great list.
Thank you, sir.
And now, the last topic for the night is our top 10 favorite songs from the Beatles.
Arguably the greatest band of all time.
Yeah, pretty much. Now, this was Andrew's choice because it was his turn to pick a group. Now, because of that, Andrew, you can go first, and I'll go second, and then Double Nine, you can go last, and then, same rule applies. Yeah, say number 10 to number 9, just join in the conversation. Mm-hmm. So, Andrew, you can take it away whenever you're ready.
Okay. Honestly, this was the hardest one we've done so far. There are so many songs that missed out that I wish could have been on the list, but they just weren't good enough. But anyway, my number 10, I don't know if it's on your list or not, but I like it. It's Birthday. I love this song a lot. It makes me feel good. And, it's just a nice happy beat. And, even I like it even when it's not my birthday. And, that's got to mean something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's my number 10.
Okay. My number 10 is Twist and Shout.
Oh.
Twist and Shout is such a damn catchy song. And, I feel like I'm going to be very repetitive, like, throughout, like, all these lists.
Yeah.
A lot of their songs are, one, very catchy. They're, like, very happy, very upbeat, like, songs that you want to dance to. And I feel like this song, like, just, it qualifies for all 4 of those things because it's just, it's really great. It's not, it's not a very long song, but even then, like, it's a terrific song that you can re-listen to, and the guitar playing is great. The lyrics are awesome. And yeah, I remember when I saw Paul McCartney live and he played this song, it was actually really awesome to listen to. So yeah, I think it's a great song. So Twist and Shout is my number 10.
All right, my number 10, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. My list, the only list that matters. No, I'm kidding. Um, yeah. But no, my number 10 is I Am the Walrus. This is a very weird song, but I love it. Like, I like Paul McCartney's, like, very disjointed vocals and stuff like that. It's a very atmospheric and weird song, but it's great. I really love it a lot. It's a very fantastic song. It's definitely my favorite off of that album. I forgot the album's name. I apologize for that, but it is definitely a great song.
All right. So that was our number 10. Now we're on to number 9. All right, Andrew, what's your number 9?
My number 9 might be higher on your guys' list. I don't know. Hey Jude.
Nice.
The piano in this song is just great, and I like the singing in it's really good, and I really like how it goes with the piano, and the lyrics are also really good. Hey Jude's my number 9.
All right, my number 9 is Help.
Oh, that song's great.
Yeah, once again, another very catchy song, and just like a song that, as you listen, for me anyway, this particular song it's like as the song goes on, for some reason, it just gets better and better and better. And I think the chorus is very catchy. Once again, great instruments, and this is definitely one of their most famous songs, at least in my opinion. This is the song that that's very, very famous of theirs, and
Yes.
very well known, and rightfully so, because it's just a terrific song that you can just sing along and dance and be happy while doing it. So Help is my number 9.
All right, my number 9 is Every Little Thing. This is
Nice.
this is just a great. I love this song. It's definitely really great. It's very great from early Beatles. I really do. Ooh, excuse me. I really do love it a lot. It's definitely a Beatles song I've come back to many times beforehand, and it's really great. If you've never listened to it, definitely listen to it. Definitely deserves to come as my number 9.
All right, so now we're on to number 8.
Andrew.
Where's number 8, Andrew?
All right, my number 8 is I Want to Hold Your Hand.
That's a great
Oh
one.
yeah.
That's a really good one.
I love this song. I remember, just listening to it for the first time, and it was really like, it's really happy. And then Glee did a cover of this, and they made it like sort of like a slower, like darker version of it. And I'm like, damn, like I like it better when the song is happy. But anyway, I love the guitar playing and the lyrics in this song, and I like Diego said, I'm gonna be very repetitive, but because it's consistent throughout all the songs. But I Want to Hold Your Hand is a great song. But like a love kind of song, really, I guess, because he's talking about wanting to hold someone's hand. So
Yeah.
that's my number 8.
Okay, my number 8 is Drive My Car.
Oh,
that's a good song.
yes.
Yeah, this is another song that I heard at the Paul McCartney concert, and it was just so, like, I remember the crowd was wild, and everyone was just singing and dancing, and it was just really good how he did. But once again, like, it's a very catchy song. It's a song that I've listened to many times too, and just won't get tired of it. I mean, see, this is the hardest list, and I'll tell you why. Because you can honestly make like a top 25 list, and it'll still be very hard.
Yes.
Because like
Exactly, yeah.
because here's what I did for this list. This is the first time. Like, I actually looked up on YouTube like the top 50 best Beatles songs. I wanted to make sure I had everything. And even like all 50 songs. Now I didn't know all 50 of them, but there were so many on the list. I'm like, oh my god, this is all like top 10 worthy. So it's like there's so many put in one list. But ultimately, I chose this one because this is like one of my favorites. Just like the way it sounds, the chorus, the music, just everything about it is great. I even like the lyrics a lot. I know not many people has this like one of their absolute favorite songs from the Beatles, but I really think it's really, really good, honestly. So Drive My Car is my number 8. Double 9, what's your number 8?
My number 8 is When I Get Home.
Yeah, that's another good.
When I Get Home, definitely my favorite song off of A Hard Day's Night. I really love this song a lot. It's really great. Just kind of puts you in a nice feel good mood. It really is really one of those songs. I really love it a lot. It's definitely a great Beatles song. So yeah.
I feel like so many of the Beatles songs are, it's like,
well, they're the freaking Beatles.
yeah, it's like how, like anyone, look, I know music's subjective and everything, but anyone who says the Beatles is overrated, I'll just never understand.
Yeah.
Like,
I never understand it too, Diego. But I don't understand choices this one person makes. But, that's none of my business.
The Beatles is like just one. Like, I feel like even if like you're pissed off or anything, just listening to the Beatles will just make your life better.
Exactly. It'll make your life 1,000 times better.
Yeah. All right. So that was our number 8. We're on to number 7 now. So Andrew, what's your number 7?
My number 7 is Blackbird. The guitar. Is just
wait, hold on. That's okay. Never mind. Sorry.
What?
I made the mistake of assuming that was just a Paul McCartney song, so it's not on my list, but it's fine. All right.
Blackbird. I love the guitar in this part.
Yeah.
Just the style of just the finger picking is. I'm personally like pretty bad at finger picking, but this is one song I hate finger picking just because I'm not very good at it. But this is one song I absolutely had to learn. And I didn't care if it was with the pick or with my fingers. I had to learn it because the guitar in this is just amazing. And same thing with the lyrics. This was another song in Glee where they covered it, and it was like I Want to Hold Your Hand. It was a really good cover, but kind of like a darker, sadder cover, which was interesting. But obviously I like the original more. I mean, it's the Beatles and Glee. I mean.
Yeah.
But what really makes it as high as it is because of how much I love the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
And it's my number. What is this? This is 6, right?
This is number
7.
No, this is 6. You're right. I'm sorry.
6?
Yes. Yeah, because I forgot you're going first. So yeah, this is number 6.
Okay.
All right, so my number 6 is actually kind of a different song from the Beatles. Like this is.
This was number
7. I thought we were on number 8.
No, this is number 7. The one I just did was number 7.
Okay. All right. Yes, I'm sorry. You're right. Sorry for confusing everyone.
Okay, that's fine. It happens. Trust me.
Okay. So my number 7 is actually a song that's from the Beatles. It's actually pretty different from their other ones. Like I know we talked about how they're upbeat and they're fast paced and a lot of other stuff, but this is like one of their slower songs. I think it's a really fantastic one, and that is "Oh Darling."
Oh yeah,
that's a really good one.
Yeah, "Oh Darling" is definitely a lot more slower paced. It's more romantic, but it's awesome. I mean the singing is just killer. I mean it's just the voices are phenomenal. Which I mean it's a cliche to say. I mean is it new to say that the Beatles, like just the voices from Paul McCartney, John Lennon, and everyone else is just phenomenal. Yeah. And like the lyrics, and I don't know. I really appreciate that it's different from the other ones. I mean, I love the other ones. They're very fast paced and they're energetic and stuff. But something about this song in particular, just like how slow paced it is, and how romantic it is. I don't know. I feel like in some kind of way I connect to it. I don't know. It kind of. It's like, I don't know, for some reason, it just resonates with me a lot. So, yeah. "Oh Darling" is definitely, in my opinion, one of their best songs, and that is my number 7.
Oh, boy, everybody's going to kill me because of how low this is, but there's just 6 more that I love more from them. But my number 7 is "Here Comes the Sun."
Oh, jeez, man.
That's not even on my list.
Really?
I love that. Look, I told you, it's a very hard list, but it's not even on my list. So.
Well, "Here Comes the Sun" is definitely either this or like "Hey Jude" is like their most popular song. Like one of these two are like the one that everyone knows. But like "Here Comes the Sun" is great. Like I just love the "Here Comes the Sun," do 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 do. Like it's so great. Like it just puts you in such a good mood. You just smile. Like you look like a total goofball when you hear you just like this. Because it just makes you smile, man. It's one of those songs, and I love it. I can see why so many people have this in their top 5 best Beatles songs. it's amazing. It's an amazing song. It really is. I love "Here Comes the Sun." It deserves to come as my number 7.
All right, now we're on to number 6. Andrew, what's your number 6?
My number 6 is Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band.
Oh, the title track.
That's
Yeah,
a
no,
really good one.
This is a really good one. I mean, I love the guitar in this part, and it has some trumpet in it, which I think really works for the song. Really elevates the song and the singing. I love the lyrics, and it's just a really good song. I mean, I think Sgt. Pepper's. It's just. I mean, there's a lot of Beatles albums that can arguably be not only the best Beatles album of all time, but just the best album of all time.
Yeah.
And I mean, I would certainly throw Sgt. Pepper's, in that conversation. If anybody has this as their, anywhere above, like 1 through 5, I would understand, because this is a really good song.
I feel like any Beatles song is number 1. I can understand. It's like
Honestly, yes.
So, all right, so that was your number 6, right?
That was my number 6. Yes.
Okay, my number 6 is easily one of the most popular songs. It's the name of an album. That's "A Hard Day's Night."
Yes.
Yeah, "A Hard Day's Night" is once again just a very catchy song. It's a great song. The chorus is awesome, and the lyrics are really good. And another song, like a lot of these songs, Paul McCartney played in the concert when I saw him, and it's just
glorious.
Yeah, it was glorious. I mean, especially seeing it live, it was just so good.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, it's not really much to say about "Hard Day's Night" except that it's a fantastic song. So comes in at my number 6.
Number 6 for me is "Across the Universe."
Ah, nice.
Another one that didn't make my list.
I know that one. That one didn't make my list either.
It was really, it's such a good song, though. It's so great.
"Across the Universe." This was off of their last album, "Let It Be," and it's great. It really is. I really love this song. It's really beautiful. It's really nice. It's definitely one of those songs that I've listened to a lot from the Beatles, and it's definitely one that deserves all the recognition it gets as one of their best, because it's so fantastic. So yeah, that's what comes as my number 6, "Across the Universe."
All right, now we're on to the top 5. Andrew, what's your number 5?
My number 5 is a song Double Nine mentioned, and that's "Here Comes the Sun."
Oh.
I really love the guitar playing in this part. It's a song that, I would pick up my guitar and just start playing it, because it's just a great song to play. And, I really like the lyrics. And Double Nine was right. He hit the nail on the head saying it's a happy song, and, you get happy when listening to it. He pretty much said it all. And "Here Comes the Sun" is my number 5.
My number 5 is probably the most badass song, if you will. I'll say, have any of you guys seen The Bronx Tale or no?
I have not seen it.
No.
Have you seen it? Okay. Well, okay, then I'll just say the song anyway. My number 5 is "Come Together."
That's a great song.
Yeah, and that song is in one of the scenes, one of the very best scenes in that movie, Bronx Tale. I would highly recommend seeing that movie. That's an underrated, great film. Yeah, I have the poster right there.
Yeah, the poster's right there.
Yeah.
Remember all my posters behind me? Oh, wait.
Robert De Niro actually directed it as well. But anyway, no, this song is just awesome. I mean, like, it's a really, really cool song. The song's definitely like I said, one of the badass songs. Like, I feel like it's the one that's has the most like rock in it, if you will. And yeah, the lyrics are awesome, and it's a very catchy song. Like, all these fucking songs are like just so catchy. It's like, like, we can just listen to Beatles songs for like 24 hours, and like, it's not enough. Let's just like listen to it like even more. So, "Come Together," yeah, it's a great one, and that's my number 5.
My number 5 is "She Said, She Said."
Nice.
Awesome song. By far my favorite song off of Revolver. I think this is where that album, this song came from.
Yeah.
Definitely my favorite song off of that album. It's great. Like, it really is. It is a really fantastic song. I love a lot of the lyrics to it. The instrumentation is really great. The vocals are fantastic on it. it's a song I definitely come back to a lot with the Beatles. It's certainly one of my favorites. So yeah.
All right. So now we're on to number 4. Andrew, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is While My Guitar Gently Weeps.
Oh.
Yeah, it's another really good.
I love this song. I mean, I remember when they covered it in Kubo, at the end of Kubo, and it was just great.
That was awesome.
That was a really good song, and I love. My favorite part is actually in the beginning where Paul McCartney's playing the piano, just the one note, and I just think that it's just so cool sounding, and just the way I guess the beat is with just playing that one note, and then how he transitions into just everything else. And I think this is a great song. This is another song I just love to play. And I love the lyrics and the singing, and it's fantastic, like most Beatles songs. So, it's my number 4.
My number 4 is kind of similar to Oh Darling. I mean, they don't sound alike at all, but similar in the sense that I guess they're a little more slower pace than like most of their other songs. My number 4 is In My Life. In My Life. Yeah, In My Life is a really great song. I mean, just the lyrics, the guitar playing in the beginning, and how it just leads to like the very first lyrics of the song, and how as it goes on, it's just so fascinating to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, this is just, it's really good. It's a great song, so it's my number 4.
Number 4 for me, Hey Jude.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey Jude. Easily, this is like definitely one of the most recognizable songs. Everyone knows this.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Once you hear that opening piano, and Paul McCartney saying "Hey Jude," you know immediately what it is. It's great. I love the piano playing. Definitely some of the best piano playing I've ever heard for a song. I love Paul McCartney's vocals on this. It's such a beautiful song, man. It's really long too, but it doesn't feel like it, honestly.
No, not at all.
Like, it is so great. If you somehow have never listened to this song, you're doing yourself a disfavor. You need to listen to this song, because it just because it's only my number 4 does not mean go out and listen to it. It's such a phenomenal song, and it definitely deserves to be this high on my list.
Absolutely. All right, now we're in the top 3. Andrew, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is Let It Be. I would argue that this is the Beatles' most recognizable songs. I mean, Hey Jude is definitely up there. But I mean, I agree. The Hey Jude, the piano is just fantastic, but I love the piano in this just a little bit more. I love the lyrics, and just the especially the opening one where it's just. So the lyrics and the singing in this are just and with the piano is what makes it my number 3.
My number 3 is a song that I feel like I love more than most people. I doubt this is even your guys' list. But my number 3 is Yesterday.
That's a great song.
I love that.
It's not on my list, but it's a great song, man.
It's also, again, not on my list, but it's a fucking fantastic song.
And here's the thing. The song is only like 2 minutes and 7 seconds, right? So it's a really short song. But even then, it is a very impactful 2 minutes and 7 seconds, because the lyrics are, wow, probably for me, arguably one of their best lyrics they've done, because it's just really, and then the guitar playing is awesome, and the chorus, and I feel like this is like one of their most underrated songs. I feel like not many people talk about this song. But I love it. I feel like I love it more than most people. I mean, you guys didn't even have it on your list, and it's my number 3. But I love it. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Great to listen to. I've heard it many times. Yeah, my number 3. So, what's your number 3, Double Nine?
My number 3 is Getting Better. This is
nice.
This is off of So I just love that little guitar, like the guitar in the like when you hear that. It's such a great song. It really is. Like, I love the lyrics to it. Definitely some of the best lyrics they've ever written. It's so great. It's definitely one of my favorites off of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club. It's so fantastic. it's such a feel-good song. It really makes you feel really good, honestly. It's definitely one of those songs. So yeah, Getting Better comes in as my number 3.
All right, number 2. Andrew, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is a song Diego mentioned, and I'm so happy that he mentioned it, and that is Come Together.
Woo!
Yeah.
I fucking love this song. I mean, like Diego said, it's such a badass song. I mean, the guitar playing in it's really good. I really love the bass in this song. The lyrics, I don't even know what the fuck they mean, but I just fucking love the lyrics. I mean, especially the part where he goes 1 and 1 and 1 is 3. Has to be good looking because it's so hard to see. I really like that lyric so much, but I really like it. I really liked because have either of you guys seen Across the Universe?
I like that movie, actually.
I love that movie.
Really,
yeah.
That's a really good movie, and I really like their
underrated film, honestly.
Yeah,
yes.
I really like their song, like their cover of this.
They actually make really good covers of Beatles songs in that.
Yeah, which is hard to do, but they did in that movie.
I mean, like this is probably while it's not my favorite Beatles song. I mean, I was actually just looking at the track list today. My favorite Beatles song wasn't actually in Across, like they didn't sing it in Across the Universe, but still, this is my favorite cover in Across the Universe, and it's just one of my favorite Beatles songs.
My number 2 is a song you guys mentioned already, and that is Hey Jude.
Nice.
Hey Jude is a beautiful song. Like you guys said, the piano playing is amazing. It's phenomenal, which isn't shocking. I mean, it's Paul McCartney, for God's sake. And the lyrics are awesome. And I think one of my absolute favorite parts of the song is when, when he says, better, 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 and then he just goes really high and screams it, and it's like, yes, just kill that shit.
Yes, it's so great.
Yeah. The song is just, it starts off slow, and I love the way it just ends. Just like progressively just gets better. Kind of like the song Bohemian Rhapsody is like as it goes on, it just gets better and better. I feel like the same way with this song. Just like it starts off a certain way, then it ends like in this big event kind of way, and it's just awesome. This was almost my number 1, but there's just one song I slightly prefer. But with that being said, Hey Jude is I think it's a masterpiece of a song, honestly.
It is.
And you know what? It doesn't bother me at all. This is like probably the most popular song because it's so great.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey Jude is my number 2. Double 9's your second favorite Beatles song.
Mine is Twist and Shout.
That was only my number 10, and I love that song. That's a great.
Twist and Shout is it's a song that makes you dance, man. It's
hell yeah, dude!
It's a song that just makes you dance, man. You can just if you hear the song playing at a party or something, you just can't help but dance because it's just one of those songs. It just really is. I love it so much. I think this was the first Beatles song I ever heard, honestly, and for good reason. Because man, it's just such a fun song to listen to. I still love listening to it a lot, even to this day, because it's just so great. So yeah, my number 2, Twist and Shout.
All right, now we're on to our favorite song from the Beatles. Andrew, what's your number 1 favorite song from the Beatles?
My number 1 is Eleanor Rigby.
That's a great one.
Yes.
I love it. It's not only my favorite Beatles song, it's one of my favorite songs of all time. I love, how it starts with the singing immediately and the violin playing. The violin it just works really well for this song. And I just love the chorus of the song. It's my favorite song on Revolver, which is personally one of my favorite Beatles album. And the Revolver has a lot of great songs on it. I mean, you're talking about Taxman and Yellow Submarines on it, and a couple other songs, But Eleanor Rigby is my personal favorite. Like I said, the singing in it and lyrics in it are fantastic, but I really love the singing in it, or just especially what I really like about the song is the chorus along with the violin. I think it works really well. It's just a song that I can listen to over and over again and not get tired of it. I love this song that much.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I'm surprised. It almost made my top 10, but it was really hard making this list. So. All right, my number 1 is a song Andrew mentioned, and that is "Let It Be."
Yeah.
Let It Be it's a beautiful song. I mean, just the lyrics are. I think this has, in my opinion, the best lyrics of any Beatles song. I mean, the lyrics are awesome. Just when things go hard, you got to just move on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Let it be.
It's easier said than done, but I think the point of the song is to tell you that it is possible. That things in the end are going to be all right. And I think the way they portray that in this song is beautiful. It's just amazing. Like, just from the singing, from the lyrics, from the the way everything sounds. It's just it speaks to me very personally. I know, like, I remember there was a very dark time in my life where I was not the happiest person, but as time went on, things were getting better. And what helped me, some of the things that helped me was actually this song, Let It Be. Because it's a very deep song, and I feel like there are some songs out there that can definitely help you, help you get better. It just help, because that's one of the great things about music. Why not? Music can be wonderful, not just because of the lyrics and how good a song sounds, but sometimes the lyrics are so strong they speak to you as a person. And I feel like that song in particular, maybe it might sound a little biased, but like, out of all these songs, as much as I love them all, I feel like this is the one that spoke to me the most. Yeah, and that's probably why it is my favorite. And not only just because of that, but the way it sounds. And yeah, like I said, in my opinion, it has the best lyrics ever for a Beatles song, and in general too. It has like some of the best lyrics you'll ever hear. So yeah. So that's why "Let It Be" is my personal favorite Beatles song. And like I said, any other damn song from the Beatles as your number one, I can completely understand.
Yeah,
I get it. I fuck
the Beatles.
Believe me, I do. So
yeah.
All right, Double Nine, what's your favorite song from the Beatles?
My number one is a song that none of you actually have mentioned. So I feel kind of awesome that the fact that this is my number one. My number one is "With a Little Help from My Friends."
That's a good ass song. Bro.
That's a great one, and I forgot about that one too. I mean, it wouldn't have made my top 10, but still another. See, Andrew, this is the hardest song.
Yeah, this is easily the hardest, because you're mentioning like songs that I go, damn, I really wish I could talk about that song, but it's not on my list.
With a Little Help from My Friends is definitely my favorite Beatles song. Ringo, the drummer, actually sings on this song, who is actually my favorite Beatle. I know it's a very unpopular thing to say, but he honestly is my favorite Beatle, and I love his singing on this. It's really great. I really love his vocal work on this, the instrumentation with it. The lyrics are fantastic. Definitely my favorite lyrics, honestly, to a Beatles song. And we were mentioning Across the Universe earlier. This is by far the best song that they do in the movie. Like this, and like the opening song they do. Like, I love their cover of this song in this movie. Like, it's fantastic. Yeah. And this song just is so great. Like, there's no other Beatles song that I love more than With a Little Help from My Friends. I love listening to this song all the time. It's definitely one of my all-time favorite songs. It's amazing. Like, the words can't even describe how incredible, honestly, this song is to me. It's so fantastic. And it's definitely, without question, my favorite Beatles song.
And you know what's crazy, too? Like, I feel like our lists have been... I mean, we've had some songs that are the same, but generally speaking, our lists were very different. And you know what?
Yeah.
Even some songs we haven't even mentioned that are still really good.
Yes, exactly.
Like, I think the song Standing There or something. I think that's what it's called. I Saw Her Standing There. Like, I don't even think we mentioned that song.
Yeah, but that song is great.
Yeah.
I love Rocky Raccoon.
Yeah, another one, Tomorrow Never Knows. I think that's a very underrated song from them.
Yeah, I love Tomorrow Never Knows. I also really like, what is it? Revolution. I love.
Oh, that's another one. See?
Yeah. And
did anyone mention Strawberry Fields?
No,
Strawberry Fields,
none of us had Strawberry Fields.
Penny Lane, another good one.
There's like so many songs. And that's how you know it's great. Like, all of us are different. And like, there are still songs we haven't even mentioned.
Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, Glass Onion, Oobla Dee Oobla Da, another great song. Yeah,
like, there's just so many. Like I said, you can make a top 25 and it'll be very difficult.
We just named a bunch of different Beatles songs that are all great. And none of us mentioned.
Yeah, so actually, Andrew, I'm happy you picked this one, because this is, for me anyway, it's the most challenging list. Like,
this is definitely one that because generally speaking, the Beatles are considered the best band of all time. They're one of my favorite bands. They're actually my second favorite band of all time.
Yeah, I mean, easily. Yeah, they're easily one of my favorites too. I mean, without question.
Oh yeah, definitely one of my favorites as well.
And I'm gonna sound like a pretentious douche, but anyone who says they're overrated, you're wrong because they're not overrated.
Like they are not.
Yeah, you're not
Like
wrong.
that's like with me with like Nirvana. If you tell me they're overrated, you're wrong. I'm sorry. Like I just no. Don't no.
All right, so next
They're
week,
fine.
Shut up.
next week, Andrew's turn. Andrew, would you like to say? I think we mentioned it already last
Well, we
week.
mentioned it already, but Diego had brought this up to me. I believe it was Double Nine's idea, but
Yes.
I wanted to do something different. Top 10 Christmas songs. I think
Yes.
it's just Christmas time. Do something different rather than just one artist. We could do
Mhm.
Yeah,
Christmas songs.
honestly, it's perfect too because after that Monday will be Christmas, so we'll be doing
Yes.
it completely before Christmas. So
Yeah,
Yes, so
so I
it's
figured
perfect.
what a perfect time to do it.
yeah,
Mhm.
definitely. So that's a wrap for our podcast. This is
Woo!
the shortest podcast we've done. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
God
So
damn you, video games.
it's fine. So I want to thank you guys, for joining me as always. I want to thank people in the live chat. Yeah, I mean, I think today was a great episode. I had fun and all that.
Definitely.
Good.
Definitely.
You guys want to say anything before I end the broadcast?
Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Have fun time as always on the MTVM podcast. And we will see you all next week for the next episode. Good night.
Absolutely. All right, and
No, another great episode. Can't wait till the next one. Please be on the lookout for my Last Jedi review. I will be seeing it tomorrow, so that should be coming. Soon, probably by like Monday or Tuesday. But yeah, other than that, see you guys, next week.
all right. So yeah, that's the end of our podcast. Next week, like we stated, we'll be doing the top 10 Christmas songs of next week we'll be going over that to honor Christmas and stuff. So yeah, that should be fun. So once again, thank you guys. Until next time, I'll see you guys next Thursday at 8 p.m. And until then, stay classy.
Great time.